welterweight contender Belal remembered the name Muhammad, and I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. So the path to UFC welterweight gold, of course, goes through the UK, courtesy of Leon Edwards' win over Kamaru Usman, but he's got to keep the focus where it belongs. He's got another hungry young challenger in front of him tonight.
Yeah, and Leon Edwards is one of those guys that can lock in. He's one of those guys that doesn't seem to me now from the outside to be a guy that falls in love with everything that comes with being the champion. He lives in the now, and he will have to do exactly that if he wants to retain his championship tonight. He's got to be able to use his boxing. Leon Edwards is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he does right. He's crisp, he's sharp, and he uses all of his tools. He is really the definition of mixed martial artist, and that will have to be on display tonight if he wants to keep his championship.
You're right, and he may not wow you with muscle mass, but this is quite a frame for the UFC's welterweight division, and Leon Edwards has all eyeballs on him here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, Leon "Rocky" Edwards.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Oh, got the hand free and landed out of the clinch position. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Muhammad gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Nice job by the kickboxer there as he gets the front kick home early against the wrestler. You got to think that's going to be a big part of his repertoire here tonight.
Well, yeah, John, especially when you have to stay at range. He's got to maintain distance. And those types of weapons, those front kicks, those kicks up the middle, will allow for him to keep that wrestler at bay so that he can see when those level changes happen, allowing him to defend those takedowns.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. You got to be careful here.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Edwards. He's having his way with him here. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. Muhammad's back in side control. Ground and pound strike there now. Edwards getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
In the half guard.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Edwards.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Muhammad's back in full mount. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook...
Guillotine attempt now. Looks as though he's got the neck.
That guillotine is tight. You better protect your neck when you fight this guy because he's got the guillotine locked in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
And another strike from the top lands for him. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
1 minute, 60 seconds left.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. 5 minutes in the books.
We lost out, okay, but we're going to take this next one back. We know you can do it. We're going to stick to our striking. You can't handle it.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, here we go. Next round is underway. You saw him work his submission game a bit in the previous round, and he is all offense, man. He's not afraid to get into a bad position and try to close them.
Most times, we don't see guys that attack as much off of their back. This guy, he never had any place to rest.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Oh, nice straight punch there by Belal Muhammad. Just missed with the elbow there. Right there, the second blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy. Now he's going full mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, he's got his back.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
1-2 punch by Muhammad. Edwards' nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Back to his feet.
Oh!
Under 2 minutes to go here in our second round.
He's got that single collar tie.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say...
Oh, guillotine here. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Edwards gets back up.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
The takedown is not there. Muhammad's now dealing with a cheek cut. He's got good leg kicks. There it is.
Another big takedown.
Ooh, good armbar attempt here. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Well, he should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. 15 seconds. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Guillotine jump.
10 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Again, the combinations have been there for him tonight. Effective jab there by Edwards.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Doubling up on the jab. Went for the inside leg kick. Stuffed the takedown, no problem. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here.
Good punch land. He's going guillotine.
Oh, great submission defense. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, they're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try.
Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that? Oh, it looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, he's going for his arm now. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, somehow he gets out.
Great submission defense by this man. It looked like he was done.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Looks tight to me.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Back to the jab now, no good. Muhammad's eye is closing up. With that punch, no good.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And they separate. Strong straight left there.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Edwards' right torso starting to bruise pretty good here.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh! Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Getting awfully close on the submission now.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Muhammad's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
It's on point. He's constantly under attack, and he's constantly backs away these submission attempts back to back. He's got the single collar tie.
immediately gets the underhook. Strong punch to the head in the clinch. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested. Right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Oh, they're trying.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Oh, big left hook there. Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke, he's locked in.
He's out. What submission defense on this play?
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You gotta figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Nice defense.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. Edwards' nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Beautiful transition. Full side control now.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. North-south position now. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Side control now.
Great submission defense.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, big shots from the top. Muhammad's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Edwards is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
All right, stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork, and let's get focused.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. But at least staying busy on the bottom. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner now. Edwards' eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not look good. I wouldn't be at all surprised to see the ringside physician be called on here. He might even stop the fight. We'll see. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round, forthcoming. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Belal Muhammad.
It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take the biggest shots thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's gonna be over very soon. Oh, nice body shot.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Edwards is blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Well, at this point, that is as bad a cut as I've seen in some time. I think...
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Edwards has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Knee on belly.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night time.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight. Nice.
Edwards is able to transition back to side control now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet. Right there, his opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, back and forth we go. Blood is everywhere. I'm just not sure how much one man can take. Never mind both of these guys absorbing a ton of damage.
Yeah, John, they're spraying blood all over each other. They're beating each other up. They are in each other's face. They are really showing you what type of heart you need in order to be a...
Oh! And there it is!
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC Welterweight Champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC Welterweight Champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen this guy on his journey to this championship. At every step, he looked fantastic, and tonight, that continued in dethroning the long-reigning champion.